Hello you fabulous lot, it's Mega Gran here again with another episode from Building a Zoo on the Omega Minecraft server. Now then, in this episode we're going to start the Flamingo exhibit and we're going to tour my first zoo. So if you want to know whose zoo it is, you'll have to keep watching. I have a lot to fit in, so let's get started. I had this little pond penned for the flamingos, and I had this one over here for the turtles, but I think I'm actually going to change that. I'm thinking that I'd like a much bigger area to have the flamingos in, because I want lots of flamingos, because I quite like the fact that I've got lots of African wild dogs and I think it looks really cool, so I'm going to have lots of flamingos, so that means I need a bigger area. So I'm going to start with this bit and we can peel this right back as far as it'll go. I can always bring it in if I make it too big. I have a few ideas I'm going to test out on this exhibit. There we go, that's a nice big space. Let me see, I think I need to move my stuff. Right, let me pick this lot up and move it back. Just a bit more on this side, I think. That looks better. I don't want this separated though, so I'm just going to fill this in a little bit more. That's it, and there's a few blocks on this side. Yeah. So I want a sort of a gradual peak on this side here. I'm going to come over here and join it up with that mound over there. Let me just pick this stuff up. Waste not, want not, and all that jazz. I'm going to peel this back a bit more here as well. I've got to watch out though, because the path is going to come from the bridge down to the welcome centre, so I don't want to take it out altogether. So I'm just going to nibble away. I've got this path in here as well. Let me get rid of that. I think we put that in when we first came because we thought we were going to base over here, but then we decided to go across the river instead. So there we go. And let me just fill this back in because that's going to stay there. I don't think I'm going to come back as far as this. And I think this will make for quite a big space, and I think that'll look quite neat for the flamingos. So now I need to get rid of another layer, so that I can create a nice shallow pond for the flamingos to feed in. Apparently they filter water and mud through the bills to feed on the small water creatures that live there. And they also build nests of mud as well, so I'll need to collect a lot of mud to use in the large areas of this pond. I'm going to leave a little bit of land in the middle in several areas I think, but to begin with I'm just going to take it all out and make sure the water is one block deep everywhere. I'm going to make it quite an irregular shape as well. I don't want it to look like it's man-made at all. Now one of the things I want to try is to raise up the ground a bit on this bottom part of this pond, because I'd like to create a screen around this side of it so you can't see past this screen when you're actually looking at the flamingos. So I'm going to make it up to the level of this mound here. And the bit that's behind over there, I think that's going to be for something else. I haven't quite decided what yet. So I'm just going to build this up and again keep it as natural as possible. I think I've got that to the sort of level that I wanted. That's looking pretty good. I've got a few layers there. So now we'll need to get this water sorted. Need a few buckets I think. Wow, that took a while. I had some buckets somewhere and I just cannot find them, so I've had to make some more. Never mind. So another thing I found out when I googled flamingos was they actually make mud nests as well. So that'll be interesting. So I'm going to make a few nests in this with mud as well. So I will need a huge amount of mud, I think, if I'm going to make a lot of the pond bed out of mud, and then I'm going to try and make something that looks like nests as well. So that'll be interesting. This is filling up nicely. Just this bit over here to do. And it's filling up as I go along, so that's quite good. Oh wow! Let me just get these. I think I've just got... No, it's filling up on its own. Oh wow, look at that! Oh, that's neat. Oh, I like that. Very good, very good. And that is looking pretty good. I quite like that. Yeah, I think everything's filled in. I think. Can't see any moving bits of water. Yeah, I think so. So the screen that I'm thinking of is going to go all the way back here. I think I may need to take a little bit more off here. It's only a little bit, but yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Now I want to incorporate some wood in this screen that I'm going to do at the back of here. And there's a lot of oak around. So I think I'm going to stick to oak for this. All these trees are oak around here, but I'm not wanting to chop those down. I'm going to leave those there. I could of course go to the resource world and chop down a load of oak. But I'd just rather grow some here and chop it down. It's just as easy, I think, because I've still got to chop it down. So, I need some oak. Ooh, I haven't got much oak here, so I need to be planting some oak fairly shortly. But I just want to have a little go and see what this is going to look like. Although I won't know the full effects until I've got everything in place. And there's going to be a chain link fence hidden amongst these bushes and trees that are going to be along here. Let me just put that there. Another one. No, I don't want it that way. I want it upright. So I'm going to carry on putting these the right way up, I hope, along this back raised bit that I've made. Oh, look, there I go again. There, I need to put my cursor in the right place. Right, I'm still plodding on with these oak logs, and I'm going to take it right to the other side. And I want this screen that I'm building now to be the backdrop of the whole exhibit. And it's amazing what you can see when you stand back, look away and look back again. It can look quite different. Now I need to get some foliage in here to see whether what I'm thinking of is going to work. I'm not convinced, so I need to get some in. So I'm just going to put a bit of foliage on this corner bit, see what it looks like when I step back. I want a whole blanket of foliage right down to the water. But I have got to get the fence in there as well. And I'm just wondering, I think maybe I should start with the fence rather than the foliage. Yeah, let's get some of this out. Let's start with the fence, because I want the fence sandwiched in between the trees at the back and the foliage at the front, so you can't see it. Keeping a good supply of trees going here. Now then, I'm using this wire fencing, and I'm not a fan of how it's connecting to everything. So I need to sort this out. I'm thinking, I certainly don't like it on the dirt, so this has got to go. And I think I'm going to have to do, yeah, I think I'm going to have to do oak logs all the way around where the fence is going to go. I think that makes more sense, really. But I'm really not liking how it's joining up. Let me put this round here. Yeah, that connection there. No, I can't have that. Don't like it at all. So all this has got to go. In fact, I think all this has got to be leaves right next to the fence, because that's the only way it won't connect. Okay, that's gone on there quite well, actually. So now I've got to get the foliage in and see whether I can make that fence disappear. And I'm going to use two different types of leaves. I've got some spruce leaves for the dark leaves on the bottom, and I'm using oak for the top, and I intermingle them. This is going okay, I think. I think I need some in the ground as well. I'll just try this, get this bit done here. I need to get it as high as the fence as well. Because I'm going to get the trees coming over the top. I don't want this looking too uniform, so I've got to be careful about that. Gosh, some of these trees are so high. Chopping time, thinking time. Whoa! Was that? That must have been that MMO. I've not actually used that before. That was awesome. That was a total accident. I right-clicked, I think. Wow. Need to get these leaves before they despawn. I need lots and lots of leaves. I'm not quite sure whether I should have used jungle leaves actually. I think these, mind you, they probably change with placing them in a different biome anyway, so... Oh, log. Let me get rid of that. Another thing I want to try before I go much further is the base of the screen that we're going to look through, and haven't actually decided what that's going to be. I'm thinking glass, actually. I mean, it could be wire fence, but I don't know if I'm using too much wire fence. I didn't want wire fence all the way around. I'm going to try both and see how it feels looking through them. I'm thinking I'm going to go with glass, but I'm going to try wire fencing first. Now, it's going to take me some time to do this, so while I'm doing this, I'm going to show you some choice clips of a visit to a zoo. My first tour of a zoo on this server, actually. That's not looking too bad, is it? That's not too bad at all. Now, I'm hoping to visit a few zoos on this server to get inspiration and just to see what other people have been doing. So here are my choice clips from my visit to Benjamin's Zoo. I need lots of glass.
Okay.
Oh, I love these stags. Look at those.
Yeah.
That's
I
fantastic.
can't take credit for them. I did copy someone on YouTube, but it was still really hard to copy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, few statues throughout.
All right. Okay then. Well, I'm following you then.
Okay, let's head off. There's when going through this as well, there's probably a lot. Sorry, I'll try not to keep stopping us throughout it. There's quite a lot of it. Like I would change. Like to be honest with you, this cobble here.
Yeah.
I was quite stuck in my ways as far as like the blocks that I use. Like there's obviously so many chipped blocks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like I should have used that in different. Like I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Like I probably wouldn't use just the vanilla blocks next time if I did it. So I might change it, but then again, I might not do. I probably won't.
Well, I'm in that same mind as well at the moment. There's so many different blocks. It's really, really hard to choose, and I seem to be sticking with vanilla blocks at the minute. I hope to get more adventurous later on, but
yes, yeah, no, me too. The idea of these villages, obviously you're not being the first one. I'm not sure if they still do it on this one. Obviously, when you claim your land, you can set up where people actually pay to visit your zoo.
Oh right, oh I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I know they definitely did it for the first season. For this season, I'm not too sure, but basically, yeah, when you come over here, you would right-click the villager. Obviously, it doesn't work at the minute.
Right.
You would charge it. I think the server set it to about 500, so it's not too much.
Right.
You pay, you get certain permissions, so you can like open doors and gates, but you can't destroy anything, for example.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice if people could sort of just come over and have a look, because at the minute, like if I want to give a tour, like I don't mind giving tours, but it's quite a large zoo.
Yeah.
So it takes quite a while to get through it all. So these houses are at the minute not much really. This is a shop.
Oh, nice and roomy, nice.
Yeah, and then there's 4 others on all sides.
Ah, right, okay.
We'll start this way. So
Okay.
the way I've got it set up is that there's like each biome of like, I guess, geographical area in the real world is in the same place.
Yeah.
This is like Australia. Now, this is one of the worst. I don't like this one that much, just because there's not many Australia mobs. And it just doesn't look very Australia-y at the minute.
Right.
I mean, it's okay, I think, but yeah, I think I could probably use a bit more. I could just look at it, slap them over, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So they've got red kangaroos and koalas over here. What you'll notice as well is there's quite a few exhibits that are empty.
Yeah.
That's just we put them in there ready for when they hopefully add more animals.
Yeah.
It should be a couple. It's the butterfly house.
Ooh. I've got that on my list to do.
You have?
I have, yeah, because I asked for a few suggestions at the beginning, and Butterfly House was one of them. But the African Wild Dog got 2 votes for that one, so that came first.
Nice.
And the first suggestion was the should I close that door? No?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's it, yeah. But the very first suggestion was the Flamingo house, so that's I'm doing that now. So.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, this house. There's not. I don't even know if if they've survived. They are. Oh yeah, here's one over here.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I love the butterflies. They're so colourful.
We'll go to Africa.
Nice. I hadn't even thought of, collecting all the ones from different countries together. I haven't even thought of that.
Yeah.
So, do you aim to get one of each kind in groups, or does it just depend what you catch? How do you organise that?
As far as what, like different variants of them?
Yes,
or...
yes, the different variants.
I think no. I just went to the desert and just sort of swiped whatever I could.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that because there's quite a few, so in here there's about 8 zebras and maybe 6 giraffes.
Yeah.
There's a few. There's maybe all the variants, but if I look at my book at the minute, I don't know if it tells you. It doesn't tell you how many. On the wiki, it tells you how many variants of everything there is.
Yeah.
But on here, it doesn't. So I'm not too sure.
Right.
That's something I think, because at the minute I'm getting to the point where I've put all the animals in.
Yeah.
Like I've got an enclosed. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
So I think once I've done that, I'll go back around and make sure I've got all the variants and maybe start breeding them, start selling them.
Right.
This one's African wild dogs. Again, this is something that I think maybe
yeah.
I'll add to. I like it, but it's just a little bit basic. But personally, I don't like. It depends on like the butterfly house, but for this, just for me, I like quite subtle colours.
Yeah.
Like I don't really colourful. But I think I could probably get a few more dogs in here as well, maybe.
Oh, I've got a lot of mine.
Okay.
Oh, I like the cave thing there. It looks like it goes down. Does it go down into a...
Oh, the den? Yeah, I built it down.
Ah, right. That's good.
Not that they use it much, but yeah, it does go down. And this is mandrills.
Ah, right. Let's have a look.
Oh
yeah.
There's only a couple in here. There should hopefully be 3.
Down there. Ben. I've got Ben here.
I've got Ben there. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody give us one. See, that's my name, so obviously I would never have named that one.
Another one over there. Yeah. Excellent. They like the water.
Yeah. So obviously in a normal sort of, I guess, zoo, they wouldn't use the water, but in here it doesn't work like that. And they do. But this is the aquarium.
Oh,
Now, I your opinion on this?
I love this colour palette out here. It really goes together well.
As far as exploring new blocks.
Yeah, nice.
So many of them.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, that is pretty awesome.
So this,
look at that.
This took a long time. Very
long
time.
I can see that. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah.
So you can see now you're in here, there's obviously a lot more fish than it looks like on the outside.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I mean, they're putting on a good show at the minute. They're not that. I mean, if you come up here, there's quite a lot gathered around here. Now, I don't know if that's because there's coral so high up here and they stay above the coral. Maybe I'm not too sure.
Oh, I'm not quite sure.
Hmm.
I think, yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? But I think when there's a lot of fish, I think you're going to get some groups of them, I should imagine. I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty good to me.
Do you think?
Yeah. I mean, it used to be that they all congregated together in one little space. All of them.
Yeah.
But they're all quite spread out, I think. Nice. Oh, just a minute, I need to breathe. Have a bit of soggy beef as well. I like that you're inviting people in to swim. That's a really good idea. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks epic. Wow, look at that. Oh, I love these statues. This looks awesome.
I'll try and sneak it out here.
Oh no, I can't close your doors, so I'll just leave it to you to close them. Oh, look at this.
So this is all obviously enclosed and just natural trees.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm quite happy with this one. We're on to the jungle.
Oh yeah, go on then. Oh, I do like that that environment. That looks really cool.
The first one was where there is actual animals.
Ooh, your orangutans. Ooh, he's looking at me.
Yeah, I think these are really cool, to be fair.
Nice, I like it. Oh, they've got lots of things to do in there. Lots of platforms. I like that.
Although they never ever use them.
Do they not?
Yeah, they just sit on the floor. They don't do much.
Oh, do they? Do they behave differently if you tame them then, or would they move about more? Or
I'm not sure. To be fair, it's probably good. If somebody could answer it for me, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah. Let's have a look in here. Oh, oh, nice. I like these monkeys.
These escape all of the time.
Do they? Yeah.
I think I've got all the variants of this one. I think there's obviously the black one over here.
Yeah.
There's the grey one in front of you, and then there's a brown one over there as well.
Oh yeah, I can see the brown one. Just went behind that tree over there.
Yes. There's some butterflies. Yeah, these are anteaters. So these are supposed to be like sort of termite hills back here.
Oh right, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is I wanted to do it whereas you look into the enclosure and you almost can't see them all because of like all the trees and vines.
Yeah, yeah.
They sort of like pop out at different times.
Nice, nice. Oh, Alice over there.
We've got Alice, Pauline, and Finn.
Pauline and Finn. Oh, nice. I really enjoyed that tour. Really did. Thanks a lot, Ben. And I hope to be showing a lot more of other people's zoos in future episodes. Excuse me, Mr. Zombie, while I am talking. Come on, get out. Bit of lag there. Oh, missed him. There we go. Right, back to the glass. Oh, I can see somebody else is getting in the way there as well. Let me put this on here. Oh, come on, Antita, shuffle over. Come on, over there. Nearly done all the way around. Just coming up to this tree here. And I don't think it matters whether this tree is on the inside or the outside. But just where I've placed the logs, it's ended up on the inside. Oh, and Mr. Anteater is going to be part of my exhibit. Yeah, I could come on one day and just change all this for the fence. But for now, it's staying. Not quite sure how I'm going to finish off the top though. I don't want it just to be plain glass on top, so I'll have to think about that. Right, I'm going to have a go at the trees at the back now and see what I can do with those. I have done a few custom trees in the past, but this is going to be a long line of them, quite close together, so a little bit different. So we'll see how this is going to go. I think they need to be quite tall. And I've made these logs that are covered on the end. So no matter where you see them from, they're all going to look like the side of the logs. I want them to go up a little bit as well, so they're going to come out. And I want them to overhang these bushes in the front. So I need to get this right. Let's just get across there. Can I jump? Yep, without falling off. Take this out to the side a bit, I think. See it coming this way. A bit more there. A bit of height here. I'm going to use fences on the inside of the branches just to help me give it some structure, so I can make the willow leaves droop. And yeah, I learned this technique off Morpheus. He's very good with trees. And I think it looks really good as well, if you do it right, that is. For me, the secret is not letting these fence posts actually connect once they're coming down from the thicker branches. Because once they connect, then the leaves get very boring in their appearance. So I'm just going to put these on here first. Then I want my leaves on. And I just connect all the leaves to the fences. Like that. All the way around. And then one on the bottom. And I actually droop that down a little bit more. And I try and make the bottoms end up all on different levels. Like that. Get some up here. And mustn't forget the ones on the inside either. Don't want any fence posts bare. They've got to be inside the branches. This one all the way down here. Oh, that grass is in the way. There we go. Down there. Now to get the top done, I should only have occasional logs being seen when I look back at it. Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks looking good. And I'm going to take my time and have it all along the back here. That's not looking too bad at all. Let's have a look from the other side. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's coming on. Yeah, quite getting into this now, I think. Just got to be careful not to let these fences touch. And I think the rest will take care of itself. Right, another look. Let me get inside here. Oh yeah. Oh, I can see a little gap there. Let me get up and plug that gap. But that's the look I'm after. And that's working really well. I've got a lot to do here. So I'm going to be working on this until the next episode, I think. And I'll come back to you so you can see how it's looking. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Let me get onto the top here. Oh yeah, there's some naked bits up here. Let me get those on. Can I get across there? Oh, yeah. Nice. That's better. So that's going to be it for this episode. Let me get across here to have a look from this side. Yeah, that's the look I'm going for. So that's it for this episode. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And please subscribe if you haven't done already to get a lot more content like this. And I'll see you in the next episode. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.